Welcome to the Bosphoran Kingdom campaign for Dividi et Impera 1.3. Now, this is most likely going to be the last part in this series, and you can see we are actually starting this with a battle triggered by an Egyptian navy, and I intend to auto-resolve this, but I wanted to show you the reason why Asculum may be not the path I was originally going to take. Before we get into the gameplay, I just want to talk about one thing. As I've been going through the release notes for the 1.3 update, which came out at the end of February 2022, if you're watching this in the future, and there have been a lot of changes, especially to the map and to faction starts, and some of the changes are quite subtle. So what I'm thinking of doing is, rather than going straight into another long series, which I originally intended to do starting in the West, what I'm going to be doing is a number of, you could call them faction features, where I'll be playing possibly the first 20 turns of different factions that will highlight some of the new features of the update. Now, what I will say is, at the moment my shortlist is Egypt because of the wonders. We may take a look at the Roman start because there's a possible issue there. I've also got Carthage, but there's various other factions around the map. If you've got any faction you would like me to take a look at and talk about the possible issues about starting it, feel free to chuck that in the comments, and then what I'll do is I'll see if I can put together a review video for that faction. Anyway, into the game, and what's actually happened is I brought my armies across to invade Asculum, and it seems the Egyptians have got in on the act with this slightly damaged navy. I'm not going to fight it because it's just going to be very messy with all the invasion troops are going to come in from the sea, and what I really want to do in this part is actually fight the battle for Rome. So we're just going to auto-resolve this, and we'll see if the Egyptians actually take Asculum. I don't think they will. Yes, they have. They've actually taken Asculum. Interesting. But as they're an ally, it means I could probably get my army ashore now. Well, it looks like these guys have come in here. This is a bit of a turn up for the book. They're actually attacking Batavia. I think we're going to fight this very quickly, because this isn't, they might win, but at the same time we might be able to weaken them down a little bit. So this is an unexpected development. And I've got an army that can come back and retake Patavium. So this is the Swabi doing their thing. Looks like they've actually come in with a night battle. This is not going to be good. Let me just see. No, it's not that bad actually. Now, one change I do want to look at for the new update is I think they've reduced the depth of the ranks. Is it? Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think originally the ranks were 7, and they've actually reduced the ranks down a little bit. That applied to spears as well. And what that means is you can get wider fronts with your defensive troops. Put the town guard there, and put local citizens in the center there. And what we're going to do is come out here. Bring these guys in the back. We'll play pretty fast. Let them get in. Reason why I brought these guys out is the slingers might do a bit of damage to their army, but what we need to do is make sure that we've got these guys to actually defend. Here they come. Let the mob.
Our general is under attack.
Yep. Of course, they will start firing, and what they will be doing is actually killing their own cavalry. You can see a missile troop out on its own. A heavy phalanx unit there, but that'd be okay. What we're going to have now is that
the men away.
these guys are crumbling.
We await your command. Pull back. Swords. Citizen cavalry.
Okay, we're gonna have to get in here and if we can do some damage. We're just gonna have to leave the slingers out on their own.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Citizen cavalry. To arms. Spears. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. By your command. Orders understood.
Right. We're not going to win this. They've broken this line here, which means they can attack those units from behind.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Right, we've got a little bit of a break here because they've been drawn off. Oh, don't get trapped. Out, 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 out this way.
Our men flee the field.
Cavalry is having some effect. These guys are just not standing against these.
Our men. Our men flee the field of battle.
No, they've gone. Okay, we've lost. We did a little bit of damage to their cavalry. I don't think we actually damaged any of their missile troops that much. In fact, hardly at all, so they'll probably recover. Okay, daughter comes of age, child has died, child is born, increase in rank, we got a governor, which is good. Careless sons, we got +3 court nobles, construction reports, got a salt mine in Erythinium. Right. Before we do anything, what I want to do is, that's a siege army, this is a heavy infantry army, my cav army. So we're going to set up the attack on Rome, because Rome has got only a garrison of 18. We'll just put this in here for Arretium. You're going to come in and attack Rome. This is going to be our principal battle. And you're just going to continue. We'll bring this army down in support. Got the cav army here. You're going to come back and yeah, you're going to encircle. Bring the navy back here.
Moving out. We still have a good wind. Docking. Ready for
You can come in.
docking. Going ashore.
Why won't my army get into the city? That's
Going
it.
to port. Gathering supplies.
And go that way. Now, if I was playing on, I would kind of half hope that the this legion would come in and attack that, take it, and then we'd take it back. But that's not particularly that relevant. Salt mine. Probably go with salt merchant. Yeah. The same. You
At your service.
can come up here and see what
Swift and
this is. The
silent.
Swaby settlement.
Shadow
So
among. I do enjoy a little sabotage.
you can go and do a bit of sabotage there. So he failed, goes without saying. What we're going to do now is we are going to attack Rome.
We take this settlement.
I mean, the auto resolve is 88%. Now, I have a bit of a tradition in the sense that I always fight the last battle of a campaign, especially if it involves Rome. In fact, whenever I've attacked Rome, I've always fought for it because this is an absolutely awesome city to get into. It's a bit of a pain in the neck as well, simply because it's so big, so it takes such a long time to get in and actually capture all the units. But it's a great battle to fight. Hopefully we won't get any crashes. If it crashes, then, well, we'll just have to go for the auto-resolve. Certainly don't want to fight in the rain. Now, this is the best way to attack, and this is where I'm going to put my siege army. My other army is up here, which is a lot more awkward because you've got to come in across this bridge and get in this way. So what we'll do is we'll put these back. I think my preferred way to attack is not through here, but through here. And you kind of push onto this bit here and come in here. And what that means is that you've got a little bit of a pathway to the victory point here. And of course, this is an absolutely awesome city. It's not the highest tier, I don't think. And of course, you've got this gap at the back, which if you can get deceived into thinking you can get here, but as far as I know, you can't actually get in that gap because you can't get round the back of the map because of the way that the map's structured. I think that's because the map is so big. Yeah, you can see that our line there, and going down here is just a waste of time. So we'll be pushing in here. What actually looks like that? But I think we've got that tower there, that tower there. Yeah, I think we'll put you there, and you can drop the equipment and come back all the way over here. So this is the fun side to do. Of course, we'll get the blisters. I think what we got to do is smash through the wall there. Actually, we could probably put it. Oh, we might be in range of artillery there. Actually, we're get in as close as we can. Get our swordsmen there. Archers. What I'd like is the archers up there, but we'll keep a couple back in reserve because we might need them. And we'll keep these guys here. General. we're actually going to keep you fire on those. Up here comes our reinforcements. It's to say it's a little bit of an awkward map because what we got to do is get them all the way over here. And it says they cross there, but they've got to go around this bridge. And what you'll see is we actually got artillery there, so they're going to have to walk under artillery.
The battle is turning in our favor.
It's always been in our favor because we are going to destroy or take Rome. I've actually fought a battle here, and see this situation here. This is the general and the cavalry, and I actually once fought a battle of Rome, and the artillery was in that position, and they hit it, and they actually killed the general. I think he must have been one of the first casualties of the actual the battle. You can see how quickly we're going through as we're firing in obliquely. Yep, 86%. 21%. This works, we will get a fairly big hole. There's the walls gone down. One more shot and we should open up this. Oops, come on. And then what we'll do is we'll put bring these up, and what we'll do is we'll fire into there. So I don't want to attack until this army's in position. So wait. We'll just get them there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Take aim! Step archers!
Step archers.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Artillery. Drop, leave the battlefield so I don't send you into a battle by accident. Start to bring the swordsman forward. You guys, time for you to change your angle a little bit so you can fire in on that part there. How are we doing up here?
Step archers!
You fire in there.
Our units has used all its ammunition. Lose!
Melee troops awaiting orders. At speed, Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Form them up into two lines of three. Time to bring up our second archers.
Fight infantry, ready! Royal Thorax swordsmen!
Yours to command. Double time.
Push on them.
Melee infantry ready. Royal Thorax swordsmen. Ready for orders. Melee troops
You
awaiting
push
orders.
into here. What we want is the tower.
Now, Royal
gates.
Melee infantry at your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Get running! Ready battle.
You withdraw.
Follow me.
Get you guys onto there.
Thoreo spears. Spears.
Your infantry in.
Melee troops. Royal Thorax swordsmen. Yours to command. Royal Thorax swordsmen. At speed. Royal Thorax swordsmen. Melee infantry at your command. Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Swordsman in.
Quick march. Step archers ready. Orders. By your
And we're going to
command.
push through.
Royal Thorax ready for orders.
This unit's nearly filled up because what it will do is allow us to come behind. We need to push up and start taking these towers.
Step archers. Keep watch. Melee infantry. Thoreo spears.
Here's through.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Orders.
We have captured a tower.
Yep. Thank you, game.
Round the curse you. We hunger for blood.
Bring this in. Where's the general?
General! Riders, advance! Archers!
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Your job is to get up to there so that we don't take the casualties.
Awaiting orders.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Break the line and waiting.
You guys break that way.
Quick march!
Right, these guys are going. The job of these archers is just to make sure that no one can take the tower back.
Melee troops.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Melee infantry ready.
Thoreo spears.
Spearmen,
Melee troops awaiting orders.
got position there. I don't think we're actually going to need the second army. These guys are actually breaking. Hey, cut it out.
Archers!
Don't waste your ammunition. I want you over there.
Your orders. Ready for orders.
At speed. Orders.
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Wait, that way.
At the double!
These guys are breaking.
Commander. Advance at speed. Spears.
Spear
One of
infantry.
our units has used all its ammunition.
She work.
Commander.
Change these
At the double.
there.
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
You guys come that way.
Melee infantry at your command.
Right, what we need to do now is just try and
Step archers.
get the step archers in.
Melee infantry.
We need to form up.
Step archers. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You can come over to there. We just try and sort this out a little bit.
Spears. Double.
We need to form up 2 battle groups. Okay, you're in good position. And you're working together there. You guys can come over as well. You can stay where you are.
Heavy archers. At the double.
We have captured a tower.
You,
Your orders.
Spearmen, advance.
Royal Thorax ready and waiting.
Right. Because we've pulled a lot of their missile troops over to here. They're kind of looking. I mean, we could
Heavy archers. Deadly missile.
archers up.
It's me.
about there. We can literally bombard their missile troops, but the real attack's going to come from in from here.
General!
Wait, General, up! You gotta.
By your command. Yours to command.
Who are you? You need to come there.
Royal thorax swordsman. Advance at speed. At the double. Melee infantry ready.
Right, let's send the melee infantry forward.
Missiles ready. Orders.
Missile troops can come that way.
General.
Step archers. Hoplites, you're the ones to take the towers.
Heavy archers. Royal thorax swordsmen. Heavy archers.
Get rid of this cav.
Fire on the enemy. Ready for orders. Advance at speed. Royal thorax swordsmen.
Just see what my guys are doing over here.
We will pierce their hearts. Now, heavy archers. Step archers.
You fire at them.
Fire on them. Awaiting orders.
You fire at them.
Loose. Melee troops awaiting
Right, all we've got to do now is subdivide again.
Hoplites ready.
Again, one of the problems with
Royal thorax swordsmen.
archers. Oops, don't want to send them that way.
Your orders. Advance at speed. Step archers.
It's the general.
Ready for orders. Step archers.
Step archers will get you on recon.
Royal thorax swordsmen. Melee troops awaiting orders.
The best way to take Rome is to actually go for the victory point. Otherwise, you're going to end up kind of running all over the place, unless, of course, they collapse. But generally, the morale for Rome is pretty strong. So what tends to happen is that
Thorax swordsmen.
you end up having to kind of work your way. Oh,
Archers.
these guys are.
Await your command. Spears. Ready and waiting. Whose archers?
So, just going to push you up this way. These guys can stay where they are.
Your orders.
I think we'll detach one of you to work with this group. These guys are
General. At your service. Ready. Royal thorax
advancing
swordsmen.
up this way. What we'll probably do is go for this gate, because if we can get this gate, what we can do then is start letting our armies in from this side as well. We'll be a little bit kind of strategic, is probably the polite way of saying it. So get you up to here. We'll push all of you this way. You guys can go that way. I've got a bit lost. Okay, we're now breaking their cavalry here.
Royal
So start.
General. Ready your weapons.
Get the general. Can have a little bit of a kill here. You know, they're gone.
Royal thorax swordsmen. Melee infantry ready. Ready for orders.
Push the legions, or not the legions, because we're not playing Rome, but we don't really need to come this way. What we need to do is get you into that corner, push these guys forward. You can come up through there.
Yours to command.
Problem is that I suppose we could have come all the way round here, and brought the army to there, but I don't think it would have been worth it that much. What I'll do is get you guys over here. Actually, we'll bring the elephants over here as well. Probably that's my misclick actually. What we'll do is we'll launch the assault here. Bring these guys here. I say this is where things can take quite a long time, because what you've got to do now is just work your way up through the map. You can go at this side. These guys can just keep pushing through. Go for that there. You come to there. We're neutralizing this tower.
Battle ready and eager. We are at your command. Quick
What we got here? We've got, yeah, it's just the heavy artillery. It's not going to be that big a problem. What you need to do is make sure the general doesn't get ahead of the
We have captured a tower.
another tower.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Get these guys up into here.
Your command.
You can
Your command.
just stand there. Of course, what we got here is not the Colosseum, it's the Hippodrome. I mean, taking Rome is a really awesome thing, actually. It's a shame that when you play Rome that you can't actually look in at the cities.
Ready for battle.
And this is where their main forces are concentrated, so the army advancing up here is just the one to take the... Actually, what we could do is split a couple more units this way. We don't really need all these units going up that way. Where are you guys? Oops, no, wrong units.
Ready for orders.
What are you doing back there? You can go with this force.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Hold. My lord. Melee infantry. As you command. Orders understood. Heavy archers. At
There's the upper of heavy archers. Up archers, you can come here.
Light infantry at your command.
We have captured the gates.
In they come.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Heavy archers.
The archers can come that way.
Archers.
I don't think we
One of
really
our
need the
units has
capture
used all its
point.
ammunition.
You come this way.
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Push the swordsman through.
Missile warriors. Heavy
Archers come up behind. Get into the city. It's my other... I've lost my other units. There we are.
At your service. By your command.
I think we'll bring back these units over here.
Complutés ready. Step archers.
What we're going to do is get them trapped into this pocket here.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Break off. Royal Thorax swordsmen.
At the moment, these guys are taking casualties, so
Our orders.
You come up there. Where's my expeditionary force? I think we're send these guys up here. Oh no, they're going through here, so it's the other general. Elephants. Heavy cav.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Royal Thorax Swordsman! Ready for orders!
Guys, fire down into those.
Royal Thorax Swordsman!
I don't think we actually need the missile troops anymore.
Heavy cavalry!
Elephants.
Elephant!
Give the elephants a last hurrah.
Rider! Step archers!
Probably don't need you. You can pull back
Heavy
because you guys are firing into my own troops. I'll bring the horse archers up.
at your service!
Orders! Warriors, draw weapons!
Command up! Yours to command! Royal Thorax!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
War elephant!
In they go. Troops everywhere.
Thorax Swordsman! By your command! Melee infantry at your command! Yours to command!
One of our units
going.
has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, they're virtually going all across the board now. There we are. End battle. We lost 133, killed 1,914, and we've captured the Eternal City. As I say, the main problem with taking Rome is the sheer size of the city, the fact that it's virtually most of the battlefield, and it's getting up and down all the streets. This is why you need to keep the units in a fairly tight formation. And down they go. Of course, we're definitely going to be occupying.
Commander!
We have Rome. And here you got here. Certainly would take the library. Take the water tank. Well, no, actually, what is this thing? Military Academy. 1 experience per turn for garrison generals. +4 Empire maintenance. +2 experience level for newly recruited generals. +3 experience for Roman infantry recruits. Certainly would put that in there. And that kind of puts Rome on the back foot now. Just to wind this up, we're going to take our revenge on the Swaby as well. So, I think we'll fight. Let's just drop the game. We're just going to drop the save. We can't auto-resolve, so we're just going to fight this as well. I mean, we got vastly more superior troops than them, so... Battle of Patavium. And they're actually staying in the settlement. In some ways, that's good. I mean, this is an artillery army, so we don't have a lot of cav, but I think we'll be okay. The artillery will make a difference because barbarian tribes don't really have the protection against artillery. Also, our units are a lot more heavily armoured. Why does it keep saying rain? Nice and dry. And we're actually attacking a Roman city. Of course, actually it's a Greek city because we captured it and started occupying it, and then they came in as well. My instinct is to come in this way. Got a nice open front here. what we'll do is we can certainly get a wider line now with respect to the units. Now we're going to need to protect our flanks from Cav. So these guys here, and then these guys there. As usual, we'll have the heavy archers on this side, this side. We'll just keep the general and the cav behind. What we'll do is we'll just these guys forward a smidge. You pound those guys. Got here heavy phalanx. We're going to destroy their heaviest units. Oops. Would have been nice to have some heavy cavalry, but is we'll move the pike line forward. If we can steal this entrance here, get them on the right side. Don't want to send them across the battlefield. Again, get the heavy archers in, which should make a difference against their light. Now they've taken up a position where these guys can cover the flanks until we've kind of closed in this gap here. Break off one unit here. And of course another thing we're going to have over them is range. Just keep bringing these in this way. Get you there. General. Right, these guys. I think we're now in a position where these can go out onto the flank. I think we'll start hitting those. These guys forward.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, center group. Move into there. You guys drop, leave the battlefield. Get those guys into position. General, where are you? You fire on them. Hoplites, move forward.
We await your orders. Fire on the enemy. Heavy archers.
You start hitting their heavy shot cav, so that we can. We've got some more in the middle there. We can neutralize their cavalry. What we've probably got at the back here is their useless brigade.
Yours to command. Step up. Orders. As you command. Step up. At the ready. Companion cavalry.
Of course, with barbarian tribes, it's the just keep harassing them.
Royal Thorax swordsman. Take aim. Hoplites! Ready for orders.
One of our units.
Royal Thorax swordsman. The hand of blood and battle. Riders, forward!
We got round the back here. This is what's left of their garrison.
Heavy archers. General.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Companion cavalry.
Archers back into the centre.
Melee infantry at your command. To arms. Orders understood.
You push them.
Step archers! Royal Thorax swordsman. Companion cavalry. For order. Orders. By your command. Royal Thorax swordsman. At your service. Melee troops.
We're encircling them now.
Archers! Orders. Yes, commander.
Where's my cav?
Horse archers! Melee infantry. Royal Thorax sword. Melee troops.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Royal Thorax swordsman. Melee infantry ready. Royal Thorax swordsman.
Got them encircled.
Cavalry.
Get you now to start go on the offensive. It's almost like they've broken my unit here, but that's okay.
Royal Thorax swordsman. By your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Command.
Yeah, I think we've lost a unit here. They probably managed to hack their way through them, but
Royal Thorax swordsman.
what we're doing now is we're encircling them.
Royal Thorax swordsman.
Wait, I want you in here.
Understood.
Only got the one cav. Yes, I use my general. Actually, I think we're let's bring the general through here. Wait, don't get mixed up in the battle.
Royal Thorax swordsman. Heavy archers. Horse archers. Commander. Yes, commander.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
We'll
display.
get these guys in here.
Royal
Turned into a
Thorax
pretty tough battle, actually.
swordsman. Ready and waiting.
General there. Heavy archers behind.
Royal Thorax swordsman. Forward.
Our
No.
general is under attack.
Oh, it didn't really work.
At the ready. Heavy archers. General. Ready. Heavy archers.
Heavy archers.
Hoplites. General. Yes, commander. Ready. Companion cavalry. Forward. Their troops awaiting orders. Step archers.
Step archers. Pull away.
Understood. General. Engage.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And we can get charge on this unit. Right, these guys are going. You now push on these. We've got to remember to rest my cavalry this time. They're a bit winded, but these guys are going.
General, as you command. Quickly now. Operatives.
Of course, this general's got the
At your command.
old style.
Points at the ready. Melee infantry. Missile ready and waiting. Heavy archers. General. Step archers.
Step archers.
Commander. By your command. Melee infantry at your command. Ready for orders.
Push on those. Right, we're breaking them here.
General. Advance and
I
speed.
think I'm a bit inclined to bring the step archers that way.
Thorax swordsman. Cut them down. Pike infantry ready. Heavy archers.
Right, you've taken too much damage.
Orders, my lord.
You're okay.
Pikes ready.
This is a pretty tough battle, actually.
Group march. Ready. Orders understood.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ah!
What are your orders? Spill their blood. We await your command. Hack them ready and waiting.
This is my general.
Companion Thorax swordsman. Yours to command.
Reform.
Royal Thorax swordsman. Melee infantry at your command. Step archers.
Break away.
General. Glory awaits. Hoplites ready. Heavy horse at your command.
General.
Warriors eager for blood. What
In-
are your orders? Heavy archers. By your command. To charge. Royal Thorax swordsman.
You guys push up on to them. Okay, they're going now. End battle. We lost 694, which is understandable because we were fairly heavily outnumbered. Because, of course, one of the problems with barbarian tribes is they've got a lot more units in each of their factions. But the general got 98 kills. The artillery did very well. I mean, they killed 200 apiece. In fact, all our units had a pretty good kill rate. Of course, it was the front line that took the main damage because there's probably there's an axeman there. Yeah, I think what was happening is the front line was hacking through my front line, but because we were able to get behind, we were able to kill them. Post victory. Yeah, go down, you horrible barbarians. This is our city. But doesn't look like we actually lost any units, did we? No, we didn't actually lose any units. We just got them a little bit beat up, and we can't really recruit here, so. Of course, they put this trash in here as well, so get rid of you. Have to rebuild Patavium. But that was a pretty good conclusion to the series. One thing I do want to see is whether we've got this guy's got, because I want to just show you the traits before we wind up here. I don't think these traits here. Let me just see. We've got administrator, army upkeep. I'm pretty sure that used to had empire maintenance in it, but now it's just got unit replenishment, farming expert, 2 food. This is, I think they've strengthened this one. I think this only ever went up to 2%. Now it goes up to 3%, and I think we'd probably go with that. Cunning and zeal. In fact, I'd probably double that up. Wow, this guy's got a double promotion. I was hoping that I would have got a promotion on a general. We got, oh well. This guy here. See what we got here. Got here 5% campaign movement range. That would be nice because I think this is This is the Cav army. So Cav armies always need plus 20%, 30% Cav. Wow. Olympian. Okay. That gives this army a phenomenal range. And that is the last part in this series, because we are by far the most dominant force in the entire empire now, you can see. And it's just a question now of grinding against well, there's not much left of Rome anyway, because Rome is a spent force. I mean, you could pick battles, but considering the 1.3 update is out, and I do want to start looking at the features of that update. So just to finish off, I'll just reiterate that rather than start a brand new campaign from the get-go, we're going to do a couple of faction reviews first, especially from the perspective of the starting position. And I haven't quite made up my mind on the final list, but beyond the fact that one definite start we're going to look at is Egypt, simply because Egypt's got the biggest concentration of wonders. So that would give us a chance to look at wonders on the map. We might look at one or two of the barbarian factions, the Icenies, just to say we can take a look at the rosters and any of the building chains. At the moment, I'm moving towards possibly playing a Carthage campaign, simply because there's a few mechanics to do with republics and overall buildings that would be difficult to demonstrate in as a barbarian faction. But at the same time, there's part of me that would like to go up and play the Iceni. But at the moment, I haven't made a final decision. If you've got any suggestions about what factions you would like to see either as a review or as a campaign, feel free to chuck it in the comments, although I will keep the restriction that I will not be playing the long campaign in the east, because I spent far too long in the east now. I do need to come over to the west, and that's another reason why I'm a bit inclined to play Carthage. Rome looks interesting on the new update. Maybe sometime in the future I'll redo Rome, but until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.